Today's matchup, brought to you by Suki Soaps, is a rematch from Week 1 of last season as Georgia Tech and Colorado battle it out to kick off PSBN for College Football 27 here in the IceBox. With Week 0 out of the way, it's everyone's turn to come out to play, and we are live from Atlanta, Georgia on PSBN. We are so back, baby. Suki Soaps, how I missed you. Bink, happy to have you. I'm hoping that my Ethernet cable can hold up throughout this game. That was how I was supposed to do this game. It's been 84 years. It's crazy. A nice 87-degree day here in Atlanta, Georgia as we kick off. I can switch things now. As we kick off our first game of college football 27. Coach Eddie taking on Georgia Tech. They're going to bring it out to start the game, and it's going to go nowhere down at the 11-yard line. Notable players on Georgia Tech's offense, it's going to start with their quarterback. Many of you know Alberto Mendoza, little brother of Heisman winner Fernando Mendoza. He's been in Indiana the past 2 seasons, obviously sitting behind the best QB in the nation. He finally gets his chance to shine here in this game, in this season. He was pretty solid when he came in at Indiana, but it was only a couple of garbage time plays. I do realize the stream is a little choppy to start here. They're going to go with a screen on 2nd and 5, and it goes nowhere. Blown up by Coach Eddie and the Buffaloes. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 early for Colorado. Mendoza dropping back, rolling right, and he has no one to throw to. He is going to have to send this one out of here. And it's 4th and 10, and already Colorado getting exactly what they need with a punt from the Yellow Jackets. What you mean I thought it was me? Colorado on the return here, trying to get to the outside. Might have the angle, cuts it back in, gets across the 50. And here comes the Buffaloes offense. Big talking point here, Julian Lewis, playing in his home state today and leading the way in his redshirt freshman season. Only got actions in 4 games last year, but threw for 600 yards, 4 touchdowns, and no picks. And then biggest transfer possibly of the offseason, Danny Scudero led the nation in receiving yards last year, just under 1,300. And they're going to start it off with a jet touch pass to Williams, and he has got a first down easily up to the 35-yard line. Wow, I am such an L creator. I didn't put the bug up or the ticker. I am the worst. Lewis is going to hand this one off to Young, and it's a nice start for Colorado. 2 plays, 2 first downs for the Buffaloes. And there she is in all her glory. 1st and 10 for the 22 now. Lewis handed off to Young, and this one goes nowhere. That linebacker core of Georgia Tech putting in work now. Kyle Efford, one of the better, actually the best player on this Georgia Tech defense. His 5th season with Georgia Tech. I mean, that's a storyline in itself. Had a forced fumble, a sack and a half, 2 PBUs, and 77 tackles last year. Colorado going to the flat on 2nd and 11 as Atkins gets up to the 15, 3rd and 3. It's a long game. Yeah. Is the stream better? I have 60 frames per second. I think it's just, like, my computer is doing fine. I think it's the Wi-Fi that's kind of chopping up the stream. I hope it's better than it was. Nonetheless, we got a 3rd and 3 from the 15. What can Julian Lewis and the Colorado Buffaloes do? They go with a quick out route, and Williams has his 2nd catch of the game, and he is up to the 8-yard line, 20 yards total for the junior. Not as bad. Hey, nothing wrong with playing like Penguin, man. That's what gets you 2nd in the user rankings. This is a scout game for both Penguin and I, considering we play him in the coming weeks. From the 8, yeah, it's starting to do that again. From the 8-yard line, Clinton trying to get in the end zone. He cannot. Barely musters a yard. Noah Carter in on the play off the edge for the Yellow Jackets. Another great linebacker for Georgia Tech is E.J. Lightsey. He's been at Georgia Tech, or he started at Georgia, spent the last 2 years in Atlanta. Coming off a solid year, headline was 76 tackles. But second and goal from the 7. About half the first quarter gone. Julian Lewis dropping back. He's got nobody in front of him, and he is going to score. The first touchdown of PSBN comes from Julian Lewis on the ground. When we took CBS's side, I didn't think we'd get 4 hours of all-inclusive ads. You really want my Wi-Fi to explode? That's how I'll do it, is by getting... is by trying to do a stream manager and snoozing all the ads. That is sad that you have ads, though. Subscribe with Prime, and that won't happen. Julian Lewis gets the scoring started for Colorado, and it is about to be 7-0. Buffaloes, and a great start to this season. A punt on their first drive, or a punt on Georgia Tech's first drive, and Colorado responds quickly with a touchdown. A 3-9 year last year, obviously disappointing. Their only 3 wins, two group of 6 schools, and number 22 Iowa State. So I guess if you're gonna rack up that third win, it may as well be against, or may as well ruin one of your conference teams' seasons. So Georgia Tech, obviously, not exactly what they expected last year. They've got a huge run here, though. And this was what they were expecting to start this game, not drugged down until he's inside the 20-yard line. Malachi Hosley. What a burst for the Yellow Jackets. And here they are inside the red zone on their second snap of the drive. Mendoza going to drop back to throw now. He's got time, but he needs to get it out of there, and he does, but it's to his mom in the third row. 2nd and 10 coming up. Mendoza, quick throw to the left for a screen play, and it goes nowhere. Nice defense by Colorado to keep that play hemmed in. It's 3rd and 8. Yeah, that's a good point, Penguin. 3rd and 8 from inside the red zone. What can Alberto Mendoza do? He rolls out and he is sacked. Quincy Wiggins buries him for a huge 9-yard loss, and they're going to have to take the 3. How about the Buffaloes coming out strong on both sides of the ball, as you see there. First sack of the season for Quincy Wiggins, and it comes in week 1. I'm going to see if that helps it at all. That's what we got for trying mug. 4th and 17. They're going to kick the field goal from the 25-yard line, and the 42-yarder is up and right down the middle. So Georgia Tech responds with 3 after Colorado came out and scored quickly. Hello, Segundo. Thank you for following, brother. You've been a part of the IceBox for too long. And we just got a subscriber. Huge first subscriber, College Football 27. Perry's going to return this one to the 26, so gets that extra yard instead of taking the knee, and he'll continue, or that's where Colorado will start with it, 26-yard line. Coach, get off your phone. The team needs you. This ain't FC. Young with the carry up the middle, doesn't get much, maybe a couple. Georgia Tech last year started 8-0, wins over number 12 Clemson, ACC champions Duke and Wake Forest. And then they played some real competition, and they lost 4 of their last 5, including a Pop-Tart Bowl loss to BYU. 2nd and 8 for Colorado, though. Lewis dropping back, and he doesn't have the time, nearly gets sacked. And a big injury to not Noah Carter. Noah Carter was the Georgia Tech player that made the play in the backfield on Lewis. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for Coach Eddie and the Buffs here. Five seconds on the play clock. They do get it off. Lewis going to the angle route for the running back, and he cannot get there. 5-yard gain is all he can muster. Larry Johnson was the lineman they were checking on a second ago, and he's going to be back in the game here soon. Julian Lewis started 4 for 5 for 35 yards. Here comes the choppiness again, man. Where's that coming from? It's ironic because OBS, the stream, is running well. It's the Wi-Fi that's killing me here. They're going to punt this one away, and Smith booms it inside the 20, and they're going to have to call the fair catch. So a nice field flip for the Buffaloes as Georgia Tech will make their way back onto the field. And they have a chance now to take the lead or at least get within 1 for the field goal, but we'll see how effective this drive is. On their first drive, quick 3-and-out. Second drive, they had a huge run that got them in the red zone, and then they went 3-and-out. So only 7 total plays so far on offense. And Mendoza's going to keep this one. You expect to see a lot of this with him having an incredible running performances last year. My mouse isn't even working. It's so cooked. 2nd and 10 now. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Mendoza rolling out, and he still can't find a receiver. 1 of 6 today so far, and that Colorado defense has him seeing ghosts. Third and 10 going over the middle. It's caught, but the Colorado defense swarms quickly, and they're going to punt again. So 3 drives, 2 punts, and a field goal from Georgia Tech. And Colorado get a chance to extend that lead. That punt is boomed inside the 10. They are going to return it, though, and as they should. They've got room. See what they can do. Perry, he's the kick returner, too. He tries to cut it back inside, does get to the 43, but no farther. Minute and a half to go in the first quarter. 7-3 Colorado over Georgia Tech here in this PSBN season opening game. Lewis is going to hand this one off to Young. He bounces inside, is able to make something out of nothing there. It's going to be 2nd and 5. I'm going to attempt to kind of let the stream catch up to itself for just a second here. Apologies, again. As Penguin said, first stream jitters. They did get a first down up to the 40-yard line, and it made it worse. It made it worse. This is insane. Lewis goes to the RPO. It's caught by Moore, and he is getting nearly a first down up to the 30. It's going to be 2nd and inches now. We'll see if they run a play here. 3 seconds to go in the first quarter, and they will not. And this one will end, or this quarter will end with some good defense being played. Only 10 points total so far, but Colorado in scoring position. We'll see what they can do with it when we come back here on PSBN. First stream has given us a good game as promised. Connection issues or connectivity not as well as promised, but we'll get there. Hopefully it's kind of settled down now. Start off the second quarter, 2nd and inches from the 30. And they'll fake it, and they've got a wide-open tight end to Clements, who shakes a man off, and another 9-yard gain for Colorado, gets them inside the 25 to the 21. First and 10 from the 21 now. Lewis motioning a man over. They'll play action again. Looking to go to the end zone on the corner route, and a nice defensive play from Savion Riley. A nice PBU there, and that makes it 2nd and 10 for the Buffs. Is the volume good? Like, is my audio compared to the game's audio good? From the 21, 2nd and 10, Lewis hits the slant. It's caught, and there's Danny Scudero, the transfer from San Jose State, arguably one of the best wide receivers in the nation. Now playing with the Buffs, led the nation in receiving yards last year. And they go with a little read with Lewis, and he gets nothing. They were all over him. This thing can't decide whether it wants to just go cleanly or not. On 2nd and goal from the 6. Lewis will drop back. He has a free rusher. Doesn't matter. Williams has the catch at the goal line, and he will score. Colorado takes a 2-score lead early in this 2nd quarter. And if you're a Colorado fan, that's exactly what you want to see. You had a stall out early last drive, but turn it around and come right down the field and score on your next drive. My mouse is more bipolar than a girlfriend, man. This is crazy. Extra point would be good. 14-3 as Colorado leads this one. Not a great start for Alberto Mendoza here, following in the footsteps of his brother. He, unfortunately, may be in the shadow of his brother. Agreed. I mean, you can't just go out there and expect your offense to do everything. Why is this not popping on DraftKings? I want to put $50 on Georgia Tech. That is a bold prediction, Joe. I like it. 1st and 10. We'll see what Mendoza can do, and he is lofting it into coverage, and it's picked off by Fontanet. Got some yards on the return. He's all the way down to the 36, and Colorado will be set up on Georgia Tech side of the field. And Joe could not have jinxed Alberto Mendoza more. The interception comes back inside the 40 in their own territory. I mean, Alberto Mendoza has just been seeing ghosts, man. It's rough out there for him. I think he has 1 completion all game, and this is not helping. But Fontanet, the senior strong safety, man, Byron Brown was bad. He's not there. Yeah, it's been rough. I think he's a 76 overall. Mendoza is. Literally. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, another play action. Lewis finds Clements for the nice gain, and that's a 1st down. Great read. Julian Lewis, just a redshirt freshman. He's been seeing the field well. Not throwing the ball into any bad coverages so far. He's taking what the defense has given him, and it's worked out well. Go RPO now, and Moore Jr. trying to get to the outside, and a nice gain of 6. Make it 2nd and 4. 76 overall, but number 1 in our hearts. In whose heart, Joe? Who are you talking about? Second and 4 from the 18. Lewis fakes the snap, hands it off to Young, and he can't quite get there. Gets about half of it. And Colorado left with a 3rd and 2. They've been going to the play action game a lot early. We'll see if that continues. Third and 2. From the 16-yard line. Lewis dropping back. Looking over the middle. He's got him, man. It's Moore again. A nice juke move, and I thought he was going to go all the way. He's inside the 5 and 1st and goal for Colorado. I disabled low latency mode. So we'll see if that helps. And that didn't help. Touchdown, Colorado. It looked like it was a rushing touchdown. Pulling for Coach Eddie. It's his first ever IceBox game. Yeah, I don't know why everybody's a Georgia Tech fan, Joe. Jeremy Clinton. Nice 3-yard carry. Plows through the defense and gets the touchdown. The sophomore putting Colorado up by 3 scores. They lead by 18 halfway through the second quarter, and this is looking like a bloodbath. Coach Eddie came to play. First game of PSBN, man. Is it less choppy now? And has my voice been choppy? If my voice has been choppy, it's cooked. But I think it's just the stream, like Eddie's stream on my computer that's been choppy. But I hope that kind of fixed it. We'll see, though. And they fake the handoff. Mendoza dropping back, and he's going for the corner route, and he's got a man. It's only the stream. Okay. All right. Much better now. Okay, cool. All right. See, first stream, we're getting it out of the way now, you know. When we get to the playoffs, it's all figured out. Big, that's why you can't leave an IceBox stream, man. You got to stay here. You got to stay here and watch with us. After that first down carry went nowhere, it's 2nd and 10. Man in motion for Mendoza. He'll drop back to pass again. The stunt can't get home. Mendoza got time, thrown into coverage again. It's caught, though. A nice snag for the Yellow Jackets, excuse me. And they're up to the 21-yard line, and they are moving quickly. Big grip in the Za, you know he's having at least one. Well, he has to after the performance he put up yesterday. No offense. We got to do better, man. We got to do better. 1st and 10. Yeah, well, I needed this PSBN stuff figured out before next week, because next week's when it's really going to matter. A play action to the flat. It's a nice 8-yard gain for Mendoza. He's starting to find his rhythm. He's 6 of 10 now, 66 yards. He does that interception. Julian Lewis, 11 of 13, 114 yards, a rushing and a passing touchdown. Whew. He has been cooking. 2nd and 2. Shift in the D-line. Mendoza does have time. He's trying to find someone back in the end zone. Had a man. Just looked like he sailed it into the stands, and it's going to be a 3rd and 2. Another ad. Jeez. Okay. Let me see if I can do something about that, because that is bad. I was going to say, y'all just subscribe with Prime. Up the middle run. It goes nowhere. Loss of 2 for Georgia Tech, and as we may have predicted, hi, Tiny Bink, it is 4th and 4, and the Yellow Jackets are going for it. Crazy to say it, but I think they already need it. Mendoza looking to run. Going short. Intercepted. That's all user. Fontanet has some speed, but does he have enough? He may go. Oh, gets caught at the 26-yard line. But what a play. Fontanet with his 2nd interception of the game. And the crowd here in Atlanta is stunned. They are quiet as a mouse. You could hear a pin drop in here. Bing, it's, again, first game jitters. Josh Allen is talking to me about New Balance. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try and I just worry it's going to obliterate my stream quality. We'll see, though. Don't eat the lettuce. Handoff up the middle, and it's a beautiful play for Colorado. As Young, on his 6th carry, gets up to 36 yards. First and 10, 2.5 minutes to go. They run play action. Georgia Tech is fooled. Going short, Julian Lewis, incomplete. And one of the better plays on defense Georgia Tech has made so far. I'm locked in for game 2. We ready? Hey, glad to hear it, Bink. This dude's going to smack the white off me in week 4. He is very good from what we're seeing. Young gets the carry again, and he is inside the 5. It is 3rd and 4. If this works, if my stream manager works, I can actually start snoozing some of the ads. At the 2-minute warning, Colorado leads 21-3, and they are inching their way to another score. Where's Coach at? Bet he's not labbing. He might be. They go RPO, and it is not there. Great stop by Georgia Tech, and they needed it. And if Colorado goes for this, they may get exactly what they need here. And they are going to take the 3. Thankfully, he doesn't spam no huddle like Auburn. I want commentary, not your comment. A pick, Joseph. Kick is right into the hands of the All-State sponsor, and we have a 21-point ball game in the first half. I mean, dare I say, if Georgia Tech doesn't score on this drive, it's over. I mean, Colorado did start with the rock. No, they didn't. Colorado gets the ball out of this second half. That is bad news. All-State shootout. What? Kickoff goes into the end zone, and it will be knelt down. It says we are excellent. Twitch has no recommended changes, so let's go. Play action. I'm not sure how many of those have worked this day, Mendoza. And not that one, because he is getting sacked all the way back at the 16-yard line. 2nd and 19 coming up, and they just let the clock run out because, I mean, are they giving up already? Minute and a half to go. Mendoza dropping back. Fires short. Caught. Maybe a gain of 5, and they're going to let the clock wind because Colorado could end this game with a score on their next drive. I mean, arguably. 5 on the play clock. We'll see if they just run this ball, and they are going to throw. Oh, they go with a screen play. Going to the left. Could not make a man miss. That's a 3-yard gain. He's Mendoza, but he's not freaky. Heck no. He's Ass Alberto. It's not his name. It's literally not his name. Kick is away. And this one's probably going to trail into the end zone. It will. 2 timeouts. And 32 seconds for Colorado. See what they can do. They already have a 21-point lead. Mendoza worse than Brown from Auburn. Yeah, definitely. That one goes up. It's caught. I mean, caught by who else? I mean, Danny's the top 5 receiver in the nation, probably. Lewis dropping back again. He'll go over the middle to Young, his running back, and he gets a solid gain, and then they'll call timeout. Everyone sees the name and expects him to be his brother. That's what I said. I'd like him to follow in his footsteps, but he may just be following in his shadow, and that one was nearly picked. Great play by, I believe that was one of the safeties coming down and knocking that ball out. Either way, it was a nice play. Mendoza worse than the whole Mississippi State team and their head coach. Wow. Also, Their, Joe. Lewis dropping back and nearly intercepted by the D lineman. That could have been a turning point in this game, but falls harmlessly to the turf. 3rd and 10. 9 seconds to go. And a flag here on Georgia Tech, so 5 yards closer. Of course, accepted, and now sitting at the 44-yard line, 9 seconds to go in the half. Can Colorado get closer and make this an attemptable field goal? Lewis dropping back. They're rushing 5, and he didn't have the time to get it off. 4th and 5. This dude don't know how to use there. Smith's going to punt this one away, and it's a perfect kick. 2-1, and that will end the first half. Colorado After a 27-20 loss last year in this same game, they've come out and dominated here in Atlanta. No Haynes King. It's been a problem for Georgia Tech, though. We'll see if they can recover in the second half, but it's going to take a lot of effort. Of all the games we could be talking about, Akron and Wake Forest. Smitty's old squad doing well, up 28-0 midway through the second quarter over there in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Julian Lewis been the star so far. 1 rushing, 1 passing touchdown to lead the Buffaloes as they have a 24-3 lead over the Mendoza, not Fernando Mendoza, led Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And Colorado will start with the Rock. This is low-key next door to the game display. Yeah, except Byron Brown was bad, but as you said, but not this bad. A nice return by Perry. I thought he was going to sneak through there. Gets right to where he would have been. 15 of 20 passing and 133 yards for Julian Lewis, just playing smart football today. If I could get my mouse to work consistently, this would be goated. 1st and 10 carry for Young. He gets about 3, and he's already starting to kind of feel it in that right leg of his. -2 speed. 55-36 OMG. What was 55-36? What happened? Lewis hands this one off to Young as well, and Georgia Tech starting to prepare. Arizona State. Oh, was it at the bottom of the screen? Check forward. Oh, I got D&D on, bro. I'm locked in. Third and 8 from the 27 as Lewis looks to keep this game in his hands, and it is knocked away. And the Georgia Tech Yellow Jack, could they have something coming? Zona State versus FCS. Did he win? Kick is away, and it'll be fair caught. There we go. I was going to say, I wanted to make my screen bigger. Perfect. Okay. Georgia Tech with a chance to cut this thing to a 2-score game. Oh, my gosh. Going short to the running back, and that's a good start to the half. Oh, a nice move. It's a much better start to the half than I could have imagined. And a broken tackle. Are you kidding? Touchdown, Georgia Tech. What did I just see? Hosley just took it to the crib. And the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets have cut this down to a 2-score game in an instant. That was nuts. And Colorado going to return this one. Perry's been good on the return game today. Could not find a lane there. He's at the 17-yard line. Thanks again to Segundo subscribing with Prime. I was kind of in an absolute blender earlier. They call that the limp leg. Woo, Gus Johnson. I got to be more iconic, bro. I'm not locked in. This was a handoff to Young. Even with that wear and tear, he's still pretty shifty. Another lineman injury. And I believe he may be taking him out right here. I need to get some, like, timeout music. Like when we're in a timeout or at halftime or when players are making adjustments like this. We got to start rolling. Yeah, dude. It's real this year. The wear and tear stuff is real, man. No joke at all. Yep. 2nd and 5 from the 21. Williams comes in motion. Lewis will hand this one off to Young, trying to find some space. He does, and he has got himself a first down at the 28-yard line. Bo Hewley was the lineman injured on the last play. Get some CBS tunes. Yeah. I need that, like, the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, but like the injury tone because we're going to have a lot of them. Bellamy gets a carry this time, and he gets nada, maybe one on that one. I had 5 separate backs carry the ball against Auburn. I wasn't doing that injury. Yeah, no kidding, man. It's insane. Can I? Oh, I can hear him. Okay. 2nd and 9. Lewis drops back, swings it to Young, and he's got some open space. Young trying to imitate Hewley on the Georgia Tech sideline. But even with that injury, he is cooking. It looks like he's actually improved a little bit. He went from -2 speed to -1 speed, so couple rests on some reps, and he's chilling. You have 5 running back. Yeah, I think I got 5 or 6 too. I get that though. You got to make it through the season. I mean, that's half of it. It's like, I mean, it's true in real football too. I mean, the best ability is availability. So having guys available, good guys available. Yeah, DJ's basically a running back. I watched him stiff arm like 3 linebackers in that game. Handing the ball off again to Bellamy. He bounces it to the outside, cuts it back inside, and he has got a first down again up to the 28-yard line. Nice play there. I'm watching my activity feed. I was gonna snooze the ads if I could, I promise. Segudo in motion. Bellamy gets a carry again. A nice block on the outside. Just couldn't hold it any longer. And again, that's Hewley favoring that ankle. This has been a rough game for him. He's been down multiple times in this game, and Georgia Tech trying to find some momentum here. It's not going well, though. Can DJ throw too? Daddy, he was fine. 2nd and 6 from the 24. Lewis will throw this time. Thrown into the middle of the field. It's intercepted. There's a flag thrown. And we'll see what it is. It's a huge call here. And it looks like it is going to be pass interference or maybe holding. Nope, it's pass interference on Georgia Tech. And Colorado is going to get one back. That could have been a game changer. But instead they get DPI, definitely. Joe, why are you hating? Why are you hating? That was weird. Just a bunch of people got jumbled up, and they probably could have thrown it on either team, but I respect them throwing it on the defense. That was... Lewis throws it on the RPO and nowhere. I feel like I'm going to need to learn the name Scudero, because I feel like I'm going to be saying it a lot this year. Lewis dropping back, trying to find some time. Could not. And he is drilled, but that ball falls incomplete. And 3rd and 11 from the 19. A field goal does do a lot here, so hopefully Coach Eddie can keep it pretty conservative. Maybe if he sees something he likes, has a play that he likes, call a draw, take the 3. The Penguin route. 3rd and 11 from the 19. 5.5 to go in the quarter. Lewis dropping back. No time! And that ball is tipped and intercepted in the backfield. And there is Kyle Efford. We talked about him at the beginning of the game. He's the best player on that Georgia Tech defense, and he anchors them into an interception with a chance to cut it to a 1-score game. Mendoza rolling, takes his short route, and Hosley doesn't have a lot there. We'll see if this Colorado defense can shore up. Ball don't lie is crazy, Joe. What has he been doing, bro? 2nd and 9 from the 31. Mendoza dropping back. Wanted the curl route, wasn't there, and it opens up, and he throws it to him. Gets the first down to the 43. That was Allen with his first catch of the game. He had 12 yards on that play. I feel bad for Eddie, but he's making it. They're making it interesting. Play fake, gets some couple there, and they've got an open man down the left side. It's going to be a touchdown for Georgia Tech. What a throw, what a catch, and what a play for Allen. He had his first catch of the game on that curl route on the very play previous to this, and then Jordan Allen breaks it off for a 57-yard touchdown, makes an acrobatic catch, makes one man miss, and then is off to the races. Nobody in that secondary was going to catch him, man. Do not get in here, coach. Lock it in, man. You got this. Still got the lead. The Yellow Jackets sting them, baby. They're right back in this one. 7-point game with 4:10 to go in the third. Is the mic quality better, by the way? I did low-key buy a new mic for this, so I hope it sounds good. They adjusted. It's cheese time. Perry, man, he's shifty on that return. I would not be surprised if he breaks a couple this year. When these ads done, any comments? Oh my gosh, I was gonna skip them too. There's a way you can like snooze them, but I'm too late every time. Bellamy gets the carry. Use the subscription bum. Thank you. Can't just be calling everybody bums. Speak right now, ding. Appreciate that, bro. Gotta get the QB run game going. Penguin, did you subscribe with Prime too? It looks like you did. Lewis with the play fake got everybody. Atkins was wide open, but a nice recovery by Georgia Tech makes this 3rd and 2. I'm broke, man. It's if you have Prime, I figured you did, because I think Joe was in an ad and you were not, and you were earlier. I'm broke, man. You don't pay for Prime. I mean, if you don't pay for Prime, that's cool. You don't have to subscribe. I can probably turn the ads off, man. It's like not that big a deal. The money's nice, but I don't need it. Lewis going short, has a man caught, first down. I believe that was Williams Jr. No, it was Moore Jr., excuse me, on the left sideline. Toe tapping and keeping this drive alive for Colorado. Didn't give me commentary updates of what happened while I was away. Georgia Tech had a crazy action play that got a 57-yard touchdown and got them within one score. That's pretty much all you need to know. Caught it in between the holes of his zone, made one man miss, and then was off to the races. He caught the same receiver caught a 12-yard curl route, and then the very next play caught a 57-yard post, or well, it was like a 30-yard post, but then just took it the rest of the way. Hand off to Young here, and he is back in good health. That's good to see. What's not good to see is that it is 3rd and 6 for Colorado after just a 1-yard gain. I'm happy the stream quality picked up, because at the beginning it was, like you said, it was kind of choppy and stuff. So thank you. Thank you. Imagine I'm bowing. I'm trying to get a webcam set up with an actual camera. So maybe you guys will be inside the booth with me soon. 3rd and 6. Going to the running back. It's a bad throw from Lewis, and it is incomplete. And Colorado stalled out so far in the second half. Georgia Tech with 2 touchdown drives. And now a chance to tie this ball game. Oh, it's a fake! They're going to the flat. It's caught by Clemens, and he's going to have a first down. How about that? A fake punt for a first down. Everett Smith, the punter. 1 for 1 on the day, baby. Wow. What a play. Come on. You love it. Love to see it. Taylor doesn't get much on the next carry, but, man, I'm still high off that last play. That's awesome. A fake punt in the first PSBN stream of the season, baby. Come on. It don't get better than that. 2nd and 12. Half a minute to go in the third quarter. Lewis did not see him coming. Had no time. I think it was a stunt that got that Georgia Tech D lineman in there. And this crowd has just woken up from an eternal slumber. Down 24-3. Now have Colorado on a 3rd and 12 from their own 43-yard line. Lewis drops back. Looking for a corner route. It is picked off, and Georgia Tech will have it at the 49-yard line with a chance to tie the game. Tay Harris, how do you do? One of the better players of that Georgia Tech defense as well. Fake the handoff. Mendoza going over the middle. It's caught by the tight end, and he is going to have a nice gain to the first down. up to the 36-yard line. Could be the last play of the quarter. Mendoza has just completely flipped the script of this game with his play. Started 1 for 6, and he's been fantastic since. I think he literally, I can't lie, I don't think he's thrown an incompletion since that interception. Am I crazy? I think he was 1 for 7 and then threw 2 picks, and he hasn't, maybe he was 1 for 5 and then threw 2 picks. I don't know. Either way, here come the Yellow Jackets, man. 14-0 in that third quarter, and they're looking to make it a 21 they're making it I'm just going to leave. They're looking to make it 21 unanswered points in this game. 1st and 10 from the 36. Going short, has a man. Not a great gain. That's good defense by Colorado. Take what they give you, but they didn't give you much. Hold your 4s up, lads. We got a banger. Did you think anything less of PSBN? Mendoza takes off. He fumbles it, and Colorado recovers. They give away a turnover on their drive, but they force one right back as they take the ball from little Mendoza. And they've got themselves a first down. From the 27, Lewis back on the field. He jet touch pass to Williams, but the Georgia Tech defense stout as they force a loss on the play. That's E.J. Lightsey. We talked about him earlier. Already got a TFL and a deflection in this game. He's been good. 2nd and 12 now from the 25. Man in motion. They're going to go to him. It's Segudero, and he's got nearly a first down. We'll give him 12 on that game. Got to get something here. We'll see what they can get. No, come on. You guys are hating. We have 8 viewers. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hope you're enjoying the PSBN show. This is the first game of the year. This is about as bad as it gets. It'll only get better from here. Moore Jr. on the screen pass has the first down up to the 41-yard line. I think it was funny because when it was like 24-3, we had like 3, maybe 4 viewers, and now we've almost doubled it because this game gets better. It's like people know they got to get in the stream, baby. We got a banger. 1st and 10. 8 minutes to go in the game. Colorado still leads by 7, but they need points here. Bellamy gets the carry. I thought he was going to break that, man. I really did. Thought he was going to break it. Instead, only a 2-yard gain. Georgia Tech's defensive coordinator needs to stop the RPOs. It's killing them. They saw the score and flipped the channel, man. Well, they need to flip. Looks like people have flipped back. And good thing, too. 2nd and 8. I think that was Moore in motion. He gets back to his original spot. Bellamy with the run again. He goes to the outside trying to get that first down and gets all but 2 of it. Need a pick, man. I cannot believe the haterade y'all are sipping on, bro. It's crazy. This is a man of the IceBox now. We root for IceBoxers in here, especially against the cheesy CPU, man. Who's this Bellamy? I know. I think maybe wide receiver turn, running back, RPO, short. Of course, Scudero, is gonna catch that one. He's got 5 receptions for 42 yards. Probably about some of the surest hands in all of college football. He's twitchy. We're twitchy. We're live right now on Twitchy. 1st and 10 from the 45. 6.5 to go in the game. Lewis hands this one off to Taylor. Found a bit of a crease, but not much after that. And now EJ Lightsey down for Georgia Tech, and that's not what you want to see. One of the anchors of this defense. And they'll surely need him if they want any chance in this game. Scudero's a gym rat, definitely. One of those daughter daters, man. Gotta love him. 2nd and 8. Looks like they're going for the screen pass to the right, and Georgia Tech read it the whole way. It was probably a good thing he just dropped it, because that would have been a huge loss. He's hurting our guys on purpose. What do you mean our? What do you mean our? You're not even in the same conference as this dude. Come on. Either of these teams. Trying to see some free football. True. Can't lie. That's fire. It's fire. We might get some. 3rd and 8. Just over 6 minutes to go. From the 43, Lewis dropping back, goes short over the middle. Williams, and he makes a move. He is up across the 35, up inside the 30 to the 28. Williams with a bad chest hit on that one. Looks like he might have got the wind knocked out of him there. He's going to take a seat, I'm sure, on this play at least, as they bring out the big boys. 1st and 10 from the 28. That works. And whoa, that was a weird play. It's like the tight end just got confused on the play call. Tafiq Thomas, dope name. Going to get credit with the TFL, but that was weird. Odd play. I can't say I've ever really seen that. Lewis in the shotgun on 2nd and 12, and they'll run a draw play, and again, nowhere to go. That was Carroll Jackson for Georgia Tech. And 3rd and 16 coming up. Try to give bro a hug for the wrong team. Got to have at least a little bit here to stay within field goal range. 3rd and 16. Lewis dropping back, has some time, goes over the middle, and that's not a loss there. Like, that is not a bad play to take. 44 yards straight down the middle. You're on the road, but it's a makeable kick here. This is a makeable kick with 5 minutes to go in the game. I know he's thinking about it. But 8 mile per hour winds behind him. Got the perfect kick, and that one is going to be up and good, no problem. It was a little problem. It was trailing off near the end there, but no less. Colorado leads by 10, and their lead gets a little bit safer on that drive. They needed that one, I think. After a couple of empty possessions and turnovers, they needed that one. And now, how will baby Mendoza reply? Down 10 with 5 minutes to go. Of course, all 3 timeouts. Kick will be knelt down to the 25. 5 minutes to go. Some of the anchors on this Colorado defense, well, we'll talk about that after this play. Mendoza looking for somebody, and he is just going to have to send that one away. You know, when I hit throwaway, he throws it to the opposite side where there's nobody, and it's an automatic grounding. He throws it to a near receiver who's near the sideline. Genius, right? Whatever. 2nd and 10, Mendoza dropping back again, and he is going to have nobody again. Yeah, you probably could have thrown the flag on that one. Gideon Lampert and Boo Carter are 2 of the guys on this Colorado defense that are, and there's who he is right there, Lampert, the user at middle linebacker. 119 total tackles last year, 2.5 sacks. Mendoza rolling, and 3 straight plays. He throws it away, and we're already at go-for-it territory. Wow. Lampert also had 2.5 sacks last year and 2 fumbles forced from that middle linebacker spot. Boy, he's a unit. 4th and 10 from the 25. He'll drop to throw one more time. And he'll take off and run. Can he get to the line to gain? He can, and he hangs onto the football. And this game is not over yet. I don't know what he was seeing. 3 plays in a row, just sending it to the band. I don't know. Like, what are we doing? But he made up for it on that one with a nice run up to the 38-yard line. And they'll hand this one off. I think that might have been an RR read option because that D tackle was going straight for Mendoza. He was trying to kill him. There's a little Frankie in there somewhere. Yeah. Like that play in the Natty. It's going to be remembered forever. And they go short again to the running back. Ooh, could have been a late hit there. Toe tap. Gets him about 3. It's going to be 3rd and 5. F. Boo Carter. Why? Oh, I know why. Yeah, volunteer, baby. Former volunteer. 3rd and 5. Are they running the exact same play? No. Mendoza's going to drop back, go to the curl route. He's going to get upfield, but not enough. It's 4th and 2, and they're going to hustle to the line. This play could just about end it if Colorado can draw up a stop here. 3.5 to go in the game. 4th and 2. Mendoza dropping back. They drop 8 into coverage. Going over the middle. Incomplete. It's overthrown by Mendoza. And Alberto not quite looking like Fernando on that play. And Colorado has a chance to seal it here. Julian Lewis has played well enough to win them this game. We'll see if it will. Bellamy! Ooh, Penguin was on to something. That boy is shifty. Last year, Mendoza, in the garbage time games he had, 5 touchdowns, 1 pick, about 300 yards. I mean, just not a lot to go off of last year, so it's really uncertain how his year is going to go. But if this game's any indication, it might not be great. Clemens gets the carry at the fullback spot. And that is going to get a first down and possibly end this one. Georgia Tech calling their first timeout with 2:48 to go in the contest. Whew. All right, somebody Vance. All right, bro. I haven't even gotten a chance to beat up on FCS yet. More in motion. Coach Eddie making sure his offense takes his time. Nothing to rush for here. They're going to hand it off to Bellamy again. He's trying to get to the outside. Waits for his blocker. Nice play. Only gets about 3 or 4 on that one, though. And Georgia Tech calls their second timeout. We can double PSBN. Oh, if we advance, yeah. But nah. Nah, that's tomorrow. I'll make the reveal and everything. Do it right. Taylor gets the carry this time, and the O-line gets him some good blocks, and Georgia Tech just used their last timeout. Get your tea ready. Biggs and Smitty got to play at 11. Benji, I don't know how to tell you this, man. Smitty could not get his console connected to the hotel TV. He popped an Eddie. He's going to watch Biggs take down Cal. That's what he said his evening's going to be. Bellamy gets a carry for a 5-yard gain up the middle. So Colorado came into this one, lost last year 27-20, and ironically the score is very, very similar to last year. Lost 27-20, had a 3-9 season. Their only 3 wins were against 2 group of 6 schools, and then a ranked team in Iowa State ended their season. Looking for some stability this year with Coach Eddie, and I mean, there's no better start to a stabilized year than a win on the road against a Power 5 team, and that is what they're looking to do here with 2 minutes to go. Colorado leads by 10. Advance this darn dynasty. This looks like Colorado of the 90s. Lewis going to pop one up to Atkins, and that is going to do it. That last first down is going to be enough to end this game. Eddie may try to score a touchdown here. He's sending the offense back out there. We don't recognize the crack 12. Power 4. Did I say Power 5? I meant Power 4. Taylor gets the carry, and he almost scores. I don't know how he was not in there. Gets down at the 1. And it's going to be 2nd and goal, but it looks like Coach Eddie wants to put this game on ice permanently. Looks like he may just actually kneel this one out as Colorado comes into Bobby Dodd Stadium and takes down the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech 27-17 on our first PSBN game of the season. Our season kickoff did not disappoint. Had some great plays on both sides of the ball. And this last kneel down will do it. Is the Big 12 having a renaissance? With all these users, they just might. 27-17, Colorado takes down the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech in their home stadium. And Alberto Mendoza's debut starts with a 1 in the loss column. Julian Lewis, 225 yards, 65.8% completion, and 2 tugs on the day for the young man. Nothing to complain about there. From the red shirt freshman guys, thank you all for watching. Obviously, we had some first stream jitters today, but it'll improve. It will appreciate it, man. Love that. It'll improve as we go. Just had to get some things ironed out, and It already improved by the end of the stream, but thanks again, guys, for watching. And we'll see you in the next stream, baby.